Arguing with haters doesn't change their mind. It only drains your peace and feeds their power. They mocked his calm, but he knew reacting would only give them the power they craved. What if the strongest move is not speaking louder, but choosing silence when your soul knows the truth? Today we learn from Nelson Mandela, the man who answered hatred with grace and changed the world in silence. Some people don't argue to understand you. They argue to drain your energy and watch you fall apart. Haters don't need a reason. Your confidence alone threatens the insecurity they refuse to face. They're not looking for peace. They're looking for chaos that makes them feel important. Not everyone who attacks you hates you. Some just hate the light you shine where they stay hidden. They twist your silence into weakness because accepting your strength would destroy their narrative. You'll never win with those who've already chosen to misunderstand everything you are. They disguise envy as criticism, hoping you'll shrink enough to make them feel bigger. Some arguments are never about truth. They're battles for control, masked as concern. When they can't touch your peace, they'll attack your character to make you doubt your worth. Don't waste your wisdom explaining to those committed to noise. Their volume isn't your responsibility. But seeing them clearly isn't enough. The real test is how you choose to respond. Silence isn't avoidance. It's choosing peace in a world desperate to pull you into noise. When you don't reply, you teach them your peace can't be purchased by provocation. Every time you stay calm, you prove your energy is too valuable for senseless debates. Your silence doesn't mean you lost. It means the fight wasn't worthy of your presence. Some voices are loud because they fear your quiet truth. Walking away isn't giving up. It's rising above the level they tried to drag you down to. You don't need to react. Your calm disarms louder battles than any angry word ever could. Let them think you're weak. True power doesn't announce itself. It simply stays unshaken. Silence doesn't make you small. It creates space for wisdom to speak when the noise fades. Nelson Mandela taught us, the strongest answers aren't always spoken. They're lived with dignity. But silence isn't just a strategy. It's a step towards something deeper, forgiveness and freedom. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's refusing to carry the weight of someone else's brokenness any longer. You don't forgive them for them. You forgive so your peace no longer depends on their apology. Holding on to hate is like drinking poison and hoping they feel the pain. They hurt you once. Don't let them keep hurting you through your thoughts. Freedom begins when you no longer need closure to move forward. Nelson Mandela didn't just forgive. He freed a nation by freeing himself first. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means you're choosing joy over justice that may never come. When you stop chasing revenge, you begin walking toward healing. You reclaim power the moment you stop letting them live rent-free in your mind. Forgiveness isn't approval. It's just saying, I won't let your darkness block my light anymore. And when you release the pain, you make room for something greater: purpose, peace, and quiet strength. The most powerful revenge is not anger. It's becoming everything they said you couldn't be. Lead with peace. Let your presence be the proof that chaos never won. You don't silence them by shouting louder. You silence them by rising higher. Your grace in the face of hate is louder than any argument ever spoken. Don't waste time proving them wrong. Live so well they become irrelevant. When you walk in dignity, even your silence teaches louder than their noise. Nelson Mandela didn't argue. He embodied the truth until the world had no choice but to listen. Let your peace disturb them. Let your growth expose everything their hate tried to bury. Your life is your loudest message. Make it a message no lie can drown. Don't fight to be understood. Stand tall enough that they can't ignore your light. But sometimes one line says it all. They wanted him to argue. He chose silence, and history remembered his strength, not their noise. Maybe silence wasn't just how he endured the hate. It was how he reclaimed his power. Because sometimes, not reacting doesn't mean you're ignoring them. It means you've outgrown the need to respond. Some battles aren't worth your breath. Let your silence be the proof that you've already won. Which quote made you pause and choose silence instead of reacting? Have you ever realized that calm was your greatest power in a moment of chaos? If this video spoke to something real in you, consider subscribing so you don't miss the reminders your soul might need next.